Well, hello there, Earth family. How you doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. We are doing an update today. In the field behind my house, I have not posted a video in a while. I've been taking videos, but I have not been posting them for one reason or another. I've actually been in kind of a funk. And I guess that's what the topic of this video is. Also, it's really to show you the changes and to talk about how these kind of changes affect somebody who, number one, is recovering from a nervous breakdown. Number two, recovering from anxiety disorders, different ones, panic attacks, PTSD, these kinds of things. And then also depression. So, let's look around here. Let's get this camera at a good angle. My dog is down there. We have like an eagle's perspective up here because we're on top of a mound. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out what they're doing. They're creating all these mounds here. But you can see there's been a lot of changes since the last video. A lot of changes. Look at that. They've done a tremendous amount of work. Now today's Friday, and boy am I glad it's Friday because I've noticed a pattern. They don't work on Fridays, so it's quiet. It's quiet, you see? The machines are quiet. So I am out here to document the changes. Now I'm coming down this mound to go down to where my dog is because she's getting a little bit far away. I'm gonna go get her. The sun is very bright. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful fall day, but it's very dry out here. In fact, I'm feeling the dryness. I'm also got a little thing going on, so I'm recovering from that. So let's look. Now what they're doing here, I'm on an edge. I don't know if you can see that. But they're scraping down to this layer, I guess, that they want to get to. And this is what they're getting rid of. And I guess if there's any stumps in the way, this process that they're going through is removing the stumps. But they have created a huge mound all the way against where the greenhouses are over there. And there's a big mound in the middle. And then also in front of this area right here, which is my house is behind there. So I'm curious, I'm wondering if maybe this is going to be like a berm and they're going to put, like evergreens or something up there. That would really be ideal because then I would have privacy from, I can look out my kitchen window now and it's completely clear. I can see my neighbor all the way over there. Her name is Marge. Hi, Marge. That's her house over there. I could never see that before. So I went back and I looked at my videos that I had done. My last video from the garden was like in the middle of July. And then I did a silent video just to, it was kind of like a peaceful thing. And then another video after that, like doing a tour. And I could definitely feel the excitement in my voice, my emotions, like definitely on a high. And that's what my garden has done for me. It's really tapped me into my joy and my happiness and, peace and harmony and balance and all of those things. And now with this going on and with the fact that this was all dense forest and now it's not, like I can look back at my videos and I encourage you to do that because these changes are unbelievable that I'm going through. I'm going through psychological changes. I'm going through emotional changes. All because of this land here, all because of the removal of the trees. It has completely thrown me off my horse, I feel like. And I'm trying to get back on. I'm not letting this happen. Nothing is going to stop me from improving every day and getting better. I've been on this journey of wellness for quite a while now. And, I'm talking about it more because, of course, my kids said I talk way too much. And they said, Mom, you got to have a podcast. because I talk a lot. And I overload them, I think, with talking too much. So I'm going to start making more videos and getting out what I have to say and sharing a lot about my story, because I'm hoping to inspire other people. I'm hoping it helps people. You know, maybe you're going through the same thing. Maybe you're also living through a construction project when you're also trying to rebalance from complete overwhelm of stress and pain and like everything bad. Like I have had everything bad happen to me, and I don't think people in my immediate circle really realize that. They don't. I really don't think they do. How bad it was for me. You know, it was bad enough for me to want to end my life. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to live. You can ask my husband. I wanted out. It was bad. My life was bad. My quality of life was bad. I did not want to be here. Even though I have kids, I know. Isn't that horrible to say? Like, that's how bad it was. So that's what I'm recovering from. And I don't really think people understand that. I really don't. So I got to start sharing more, because I have not shared a lot of myself with anybody. I can't say that I have any friends. I don't have a best friend. My husband is my best friend. He is my one and only friend. My true companion who has been with me through thick and thin. And he nursed me back to health when I was in my worst, when I was completely unable to get out of bed. So that man is a saint. I owe him all my gratitude. But I've been through quite a bit. And now this is just another thing. This is another thing. Another thing. Look at my doggie. She loves it though. She really does. So, you know, you get things like this that happen to you. Which, you know, from my perspective, I consider it a bad thing, because I'm connected to nature. I'm connected to the trees. People don't like to hear that. And they call me a tree hugger. I really don't care. Look at this beautiful rock I just found. A lot of these rocks that I find out here are actually quartz. And I love that. Now, I'm not going to carry that around with me because it's too heavy. But I come out here and I look for the ones that speak to me. Oh, and speaking of that, let's go here. We'll talk about, you know, tools that you can help for balance. Look at what I have here. This is lepidolite. This is a beauty of a crystal. The frequency of it, the aura around it is just beautiful. Really beautiful. And it helps to stop an overthinking mind. It helps to balance out your emotions. It's a very calm energy. Very calm. And, you know, if you don't believe that these crystals can radiate a signal, then, you know, you really need to stop and think about that, because they've been using quartz in watches to hold energy and to keep time forever. So, you know, all crystals hold information, and they hold a frequency, and they broadcast a signal. And those of us who are sensitive enough to pick up that signal, we understand what it means and how to use it. It's actually an ancient form of technology. Now look at that. Piper, don't. You'll never catch them. Did you see the deer? I love that. Piper, no. Come on. Come on, Pooh. Come on. Come on, we're not going to bother the deer. We don't want to scare them. We'll go this way. Now the deer are trying to rebalance, because, you know, I can see it on, even walking around here. I see a lot of their tracks everywhere. So they're trying to find a new home. And I'm trying to find my balance. I haven't wanted to go outside and tend to my garden, and I definitely lost that joy. But, you know, there's messages in everything. So I got to look at this as, okay, what is this teaching me? You know, how do I respond and adapt to this? Well, the first thing that I'm going to go do, you're going to catch another video coming up. I'm going to prepare a little rain ritual, because we are in a dry period, very, very dry period, and we need more water, and we need the element of water. When the elements are out of balance, chaos ensues. We can see that on the planet. Now, right now, it's chaotic for my garden because I haven't had enough water. So in the tradition of my Native American ancestors, drawing upon that energy, and I'm going to prepare a little water ceremony to bring in the element of water, but also to ask the the great creator of all that there is, the source, the one infinite source, to help us put the elements back in balance so that we can all live in peace and harmony together. So that we can all of us have to do our part to find the peace and harmony and the inner balance within us so that we can bring that out to everybody else out in the world. Now, if you're triggered by current events and what's going on in the world, you gotta take a step back and stop being triggered, because that just leads to miscommunication and distance, lack of connection, okay? We're all here on this planet trying to survive together, trying to figure this out. And we need to, just do it in a peaceful way. That's all I'm asking for. Just a little bit of peace. All right, so my video is like 11 minutes long, and I think that I have talked to you enough. And I think I've shown you enough of, what it looks like here. What do you think about that? So different, right? But we're adapting to the changes. We're learning to adapt to the changes. So you can continue on with us with this journey, and maybe the next video will be the rain, the water ceremony. We need to get rain. I'm gonna do a little bit of drumming, maybe a little bit of sound meditation, and try to call in the water spirits. All right, so one last look from high atop this hill here. I mean, it is a beautiful process, I have to say. I mourn the loss of the green space, of course. And I am grateful for the nature. And actually, look back on my channel and you will see I have quite a few videos from the woods, from this area that you're looking at here, where it's completely wooded and beautiful. Lots and lots of videos from all times of the year, especially the winter ones. The winter ones are beautiful. All right, but anyway, all right, let's hop off now. I hope this finds you well, and I hope you can find your inner peace and balance in any way that you know how to. I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.